it shows you what a great man he is that he wanted to come back and have a little sit-down chat.
What a great man he is.
He's a fantastic
man.
Oh,
that made me sick, actually, when he came back and did that. I mean, oh, my word.
Why did you like that? That was lovely.
He's just been sacked.
He loves the club so much. He doesn't want to go. He wants to stay. Do you want to do a quick interview? I'd love to. Yeah. Go on, sit down. Have fun. He got emotional.
For that interview, I was 5 million sound. Is that all right?
Oh, he did get 5 million for that interview. What are you talking about? He wanted to do that.
What, he didn't get paid off?
Not for that interview. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean.
I'm just saying, so he didn't get a nice little payoff.
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with the interview.
To drive into the sunset.
But that had nothing to do... Yeah, but he got all his money because he just signed, 3 months ago, an extension to his deal. So he's entitled to the money. Didn't you think that when you like to see that when Frank Lampard left Chelsea, right, just literally out, kicked him out, boom. It's nice to hear from Ollie, wasn't it? Get his thoughts. Wish Michael Carrick all the best.
Well, I think it came down to a simple thing. He should never have got it in the first place, probably full time. He was living the dream. He had an opportunity opportunity to do something very, very special. And he didn't quite manage it. And during that time, he spent 350 million quid.
Yeah, he's going to. He's
350 million.
He's manager of the biggest club in the world. Spend.
Well, back to Mulder now.
Yeah, but don't you? Well, do you not think that the club's in a better place now than it was when Jose was there?
No.
Oh.
What have you won?
No, but I'm talking about the club. The manager. Okay, put it like this. The manager coming in now, which we'll get to in a moment, right, is in a better place to take over this team than Ollie was taking over.
Tell me why, though. Tell me why. Because when he took over, they were in sixth place under Mourinho. I'm just saying they were in sixth place. He's left him in seventh place.
Club's in a bad place.
No, stop looking at tell me why, though, they're in a better place.
Because you just know, because the players that he had there, he had people like Marcus Rojo and Memphis Depay.
But there's still loads of players there who shouldn't be there at Manchester United. He hadn't got rid of them.
I know, but
they brought players in, but not got rid of players.
Alexis Sanchez, another one. But the squad was awful when he got there. The feeling, the mood around the camp, the atmosphere, there was like a grey cloud over the club. Let me tell you now, whoever comes in will be able to do a much better job, much quicker than they would have done had they taken over from Jose.
Well, they need to.
Yeah, of course they need to.
It needs to be done.
Yeah, of course they need to. So here's my thinking, right? You know the term, they're going to get an interim manager for the end of the season before they appoint. I personally don't think they will. From what I understand and from what I know...
It's Manchester United, they're going to get a manager straight away.
I think Pochettino, I wouldn't say it's a done deal, but I think he'll be the next Man United manager within the next 2 weeks, is my guess. Because you can't afford to... I love Michael Carrick, fantastic player, really nice person, etc., etc. But you can't afford... We've got a nice run of fixtures coming up in December. I think there's one toughie against Arsenal, I think. You can't afford to let him go on a run and then start questioning whether or not you should give him the job full time. That just can't happen. We need to get a big name in now.
Yeah, it's Manchester United, and you've got to go about it as you're Manchester United. Yeah. There's a little bit of arrogance involved in it, and rightly so. And if a manager comes back to Manchester United and says, "Well, let me think about it. End of season, I'd like to finish this season with this club because we're in a few competitions. I want to see how that goes." I'd say, "Sorry, you want it now? It's Manchester United. If you don't want it, you're off the list.
Yeah,
cross off, go somewhere else. Because it's Manchester United. You can't act like one of the smaller clubs. They're still a huge, huge club, one of the biggest in the world. And if they were a manager and he wants to come, but not until the end of the season, cross him off the list.
Yeah, and no matter how much it costs for them to get that manager, for argument's sake, Pochettino out of piece, put your money on the table. There it is. The biggest club in the world. They've got the most money. Put that money on the table and get your man.
You must be disappointed as a fan, but like say Conte would have been. He might have been a good fit for Manchester United. We'll never know, right? But I'm sure he would have gone there. So he joins Tottenham, and then 2 weeks later they sack the manager. Strange timing. That tells me, but Manchester United didn't want Conte.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's what exactly it tells you.
Yeah. I'm quite... Listen, Pochettino looks like it's him in the driving seat. I'm quite excited by the prospect of him coming there. I think he's a fantastic manager. Yeah. I think he gets the best out of the youth, and we know how important that is at Manchester United. He's now won something at PSG, so you know that he's never won anything. That goes out the window. I think it will do well, and also I think that we read things. I don't know how true it is, but we read things in the paper that the players supposedly at PSG are hearing that Zidane's ready to take over in France. So you sort of think, well, there's no smoke without fire. I think it'd be a great fit. I think it'd be...
Yeah, I do. I think Pochettino is a good fit, but he's got to come now. He can't dictate and say, I'll come at the end of the season.
I agree.
Straight after tomorrow's game, He's got to stay in Manchester and say, right, I'm not coming back.
Isn't it weird how...
Can somebody send me a new suit? And I'll stay here.
With a dark shirt. Isn't it weird how football throws up certain scenarios? He's in Manchester.
Perfect.
Isn't that mad? Isn't it? Like this week of all weeks.
And the media around him this week is going to be mad.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in Manchester to play against their rivals, and he could be joining them the day after. That's it. He could be staying here. Somebody could be packing his kit now.
Yeah, as we speak.
Packing his kit so he don't have to go back.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to get air miles. I don't know.